The scale slider is another great tool for controlling and adjusting the appearance of texture within your strokes. Let's take a look. I'm going to start off by just drawing a little bit with what we have currently. And one of the things that I don't like about the look of this stroke is that's a very large stroke for looking like a canvas. It is canvas, and at the appropriate scale of image, this may look right, but right now it just looks too large to my eye. So I can use the scale slider to turn this down, so I can start to use this to get down to a level of scale that seems appropriate for showing this on screen. Even now, it's still a little high, so we're going to go ahead and turn this down. And now what starts to happen here is that it's getting so small, there's not much separation. So you need to find that sweet spot that gets there. That's starting to look very good. The other thing we can do here is we can control how we're addressing the depth of the texture through the depth control. Now, depth jitter has no effect with the mixer brush and texture, so you don't want to play with this. But what is important right here in the control is the pin pressure. Now, I can use pressure, and now I'm pressing very lightly. Let me go ahead and use Command Delete or Control Backspace to clean off my image to the background color. Now I'm doing very light, but as I press down, you can see now I'm getting full penetration of the texture. And that right there gives me a very good way to modulate texture within my stroke. So now, just how I paint, I'm not even really thinking so much about pressure. I'm able to get a lot of variety in these strokes. So the use of pressure to control the depth to which your brush addresses the pattern that's installed gives you a really nice variety that you wouldn't get otherwise. Texture adds an important visual appearance to brush strokes. Using the scale slider enables accurate texture depiction at various output resolutions. One thing I want you to be aware of, though, is that, like earlier we mentioned the use of sample all layers, using texture can impose a bit of a performance tax on your painting. You may find that when it's on, things slow down a little. So just be aware of the fact that texture is great, but depending on your own system's performance, you may find things slow down a little bit when texture is enabled.